tell y'all what I did today. Y'all, it's just something. Here's Central Standard Time, and I am already souped up today. And it ain't bothering me. And not at all. Mm-mm. Sure ain't. Baby, I can't with me. Not to, mm-mm. Give y'all a few minutes to come in. I don't want y'all to miss this. Life is lifing, okay? It is really lifing for me. I don't know if y'all get notifications. I don't know, child. Ooh, I can't with me. It's too much. Ooh, I can't with me. It's too much. Try to get myself all together while I come out here and tell y'all about me. I ain't got to tell y'all about nobody else over here chatting with Ms.V, but this all I can do is to keep up with my life and keep my life moving in the right direction. Mm-mm-mm. Have mercy, Jesus. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. Y'all will be in a minute. Hey, Cheryl P. Y'all got to come on in and listen to this. Baby, if I tell you I'm moving too fast. Oh, we. Hey, y'all. Y'all come on in the building. I got to tell y'all about me. I ain't got time to be worried about nobody else and what they doing and what they saying because life is lifing for me. You know, I don't know if it's lifing in the right direction at this point in my life or if it's going in the wrong direction in my life. I don't know. But baby, I woke up. Okay, let me backtrack. Let me go back to the beginning of this thing. Last night, I watched the Democratic convention. I've been trying to keep up with it all week. Y'all know I've been back in school now for like, I think this is the second week, well, like a week and a half, because the kids didn't start until that Wednesday. And then we didn't get all of them until that Thursday because they stagnated the grades and let them come. The bigger children came in first on that Wednesday, and then the smaller kids started coming in on that Thursday. Getting used to new kids that I don't know what is really going on. And so all my attention, all my focus has been on the children. Along with everything else I've been telling y'all about, I've been going through. More so, didn't want to come out here because of the Wi-Fi issues. Today is the first day that I have done a live in my home since last Sunday because of the Wi-Fi issues. So I just decided that this morning was Saturday in my head. Y'all, them people down at the schoolhouse, ain't nobody called me. Ain't nobody missed me. I guess Miss Diane might have told them and they put a substitute on her bus because we do have a substitute this year. I don't know. When I realized it wasn't Saturday, when I was in Glam's chat and I said, I am sick of these Medicare people calling me up on a Saturday morning. And she said, the day ain't Saturday, it's Friday. And I think her topic said, it's Friday. That didn't even click in my head. Baby, I called them people down there and I told them the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. When she answered the phone, I said, good morning. She say, theater? And I said, yes. She say, what's going on? I said, I thought the day was Saturday and I'm at home. And she bust out laughing at me. She say, you weren't here this morning? I said, no, because they so used to me being there and being there on time. I said, no, I wasn't there. And she say, oh, are you okay? I said, I guess. I just woke up at the regular Saturday morning time. I ain't set no clock last night because I normally don't need no clock. I woke up at the right time this morning, thinking it was Saturday, and laid back down. Now, that's what I did today. Took my hair down last night so I could go this morning and get it braided. Called up Sharita Told her I needed my hair braided today because I'm thinking tomorrow is Sunday. She ain't said nothing about it other than I'm at work. Can you come after I get off work? That's it, and that's all. So I done missed a whole half a day. And sitting up here talking to y'all. I might as well now. This would be my break time on my regular time if I was out there. But okay, so much for Miss V and her life, okay, and what she got going on over here. I tell you, people coming out here trying to tell my story, they don't know half of my story. They have no idea. Couldn't live my life if they wanted to. It's This off the chain for me, baby. Ooh, wee. I've been washing. I've been cleaning up. Cause the day is Saturday in my head. Sure is. Hey, everybody that came in. Good morning, Cheryl P. Hey, Jackie Johnson. Good morning. Good morning, Elaine. How you doing? Good morning, everybody. It's all about love. Happy Friday. That what I wished I had come on early so y'all could have told me it was Friday. Because I'm telling you, it's been Saturday up until about 15 minutes ago. For me, I'd have missed half of Friday. What I was supposed to be doing on Friday. Mm. You do, I look bothered. If them people that told me don't come back no more, it'd have been fine with me. I would be like, okay, but I got more time to get my life on track now. Yep. Ooh, hey JP, I enjoyed your live last night. Got off of there. Still didn't register to me that I had to go to work this morning. No, it's been Saturday to me, baby. Miss V, are you? Wait, Miss V, you are special. Love you. Thank you, Jen. I need all the love I can get right now. I need a whole lot of things in my life. I made up my mind this morning. I'm not going down there to work and not have somebody come in here and clean up because I don't want to take all my Saturday cleaning up. Now, if I go to work, then I'll pay somebody to clean up. Or I'm going to stay at home and do it myself because I don't want to do this no more. I just don't want to do it. I'm sorry. But has anybody been watching the Democratic convention? Baby, Miss Audrey had me watching at convention, and it has been on fire. Now, I don't tell nobody who to vote for. I only tell y'all over here, go out and vote. That's what I tell y'all. Hey, Miss Wanda Clay, good morning. And that's as far as I'm gonna go with it because it ain't my business who you vote for. Not at all. No more than it is who I vote for. But I'm gonna speak what I saw on that convention first last night. Or maybe going back through from I think I caught it the first time on Tuesday night. Kamala, in my opinion, is very presidential. I had not been following her. I had not been seeing anything she had done as vice president. And I often wondered, where was she? She was behind the scene, y'all. And she was taking care of business. She made history this week. You been watching, Miss Jackie? JP says she been watching too. Whether she gets it or not, she has represented the black race and every race of people very well. It would be so historic in my lifetime to have the first black woman president. Elaine, yes. Go out, go down where the super chats, super stickers, and it should be there. If I have a moderator in there, would y'all please drop the link for me so Elaine can become a member? Miss Jean says she been watching and it's been electric. And I love how they ended it last night. They did not take the attention off of Kamala with having a superstar or megastar out there singing or excuse me, y'all, doing anything. They left all the attention, excuse me, let me get some water, on her. Hey, in the safe zone. Miss Wanda say she watched some, not all, but she has been behind the scenes doing her thing. Yes, ma'am, Miss Wanda. I had no idea of all the things she's been doing in her life and her career path because it's never really been brought out before. I mean, she was a presidential candidate vice presidential candidate that went along with Biden. And that's all I knew about her. Never stopped to do no research on her or nothing. But in my opinion, she would make a very, very good president for the U.S. Where we are right now in America, we don't need anybody that can't tell you what their intentions are. Now, they may not be able to do all this because, they get in there and they still got to fight with Congress and they got to fight with the senators. But where we are right now, we need somebody that can pull America back together again because we are so far from the norm of what I've lived all my life. We don't need anybody. Okay, so it looks like the wild still acting up, but I've been seeing acting up on other channels as well. That live in this area, it's been buffering and all of that on other. I don't really know what it is at this point. All I know is I can't let it bother me. I like how she stayed in her lane and bam, I am handling business and standing strong. She is. She is very strong, very articulate, very well educated, came from a middle class background, but she seems to be a very humble person. And what I really, really liked about her is she has so much class. And she doesn't go gutter. She doesn't go low. Even when she was talking about him, her opponent, or whatever you want to call him, she didn't try to cut him down. She didn't bash him. She just told the truth. That's it. We all know it's the truth because we've all seen everything she said play out in real life. We just have to come to a moment in time, in my opinion, that it's time for us to do it. Why can't we? I she had gotten up there, she sounded educated, or didn't know about foreign policy, or she hadn't traveled the world while she was in there, and all of the accomplishments that she's made in her life, then I wouldn't have anything really to say. Whether she was black or what, it wouldn't matter. But she has. And you have to give credit where credit is due. There are a lot of people who have a lot of confidence in themselves. If you look back on their legacy or the things that they've done in life, they can't show you very much. They can come out here and they can talk a lot of noise. But how has what they've done in their life, has it benefited you? That's the thing. It's a lot of questions that people need to start asking themselves about other people. Good morning, Ramona. Real Spills is telling you how to do it. Elaine, how to get your membership. So that's my thing with this. We must vote. Because if you don't vote, you don't express your voice. You don't express your opinion. So just like I watched the Democratic committee convention, I'm going to watch the Republican convention also. Now, while she was up there was a lot of tweeting and a lot of social media stuff going on from the other side. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, you're asking, where's Hunter Biden? Well, first of all, Biden is not running for president anymore. He stepped down. So why is that important for me to listen to? It makes no sense to me. It's no different than social media. People are bringing out things that Why is that important to you? Why is that important to the people? Why aren't you telling the people something that's going to benefit them, something that's going to help them in life? You're talking about a person's life you don't even know. And that's exactly what he was doing when he was out there on social media last night while she was up there giving her speech. Okay. Um, Miss Wanda says she believes a change is coming. I do too. It has to. We can't go any lower than where we are right now. We don't have no business getting into no affairs here in the United States that does not concern you. That's where I think we have gotten in trouble as a people. We get into other people's business too much. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You don't know anything about what you're talking about because you're not around these people to come out and say the things you say. It's just straight lies. I just have to put it just like it is. A lie is a lie. And before I come out here and just straight lie on somebody and don't know what I'm talking about for clicks and views, I wouldn't come out here. For what? What gets me is when anybody gets up on a public platform, it doesn't matter who it is, and lie just to lie, how can you live with yourself? How can you look yourself in the mirror every day? How can you talk about God in one sentence knowing you just lied in the last sentence? Why are you bothering people? It's just like him. He's going to come out, and we already know he's not going to address anything that he did while he was there as president. A lot of things happen. I want those things addressed. Why did you tell those people to go down to the Capitol? Why did you tell them you were going to meet them there? And we've never seen this in history ever from George Washington up until now. The things that were done while he reigned as president. A lot of people were injured. A lot of people were hurt. Even his own vice president was in the building at that time. Police officers were disrespected. They're there for law and order. And they were run over just like a normal person. Why is it that all these people are still in prison? It just tells me people anything. It doesn't have to reign as truth. If they like you and you said it, they believe it, but they never question anything. That's what I don't understand about the direction of how the world has gone in now. People, we are sad as a people. All people. When you do this, it tells me you have no mind of your own. You don't even stop and think, well, how would this person know this? And it's all the way up the political arena now. We talk about people who are running this country. We're not talking about YouTubers. YouTubers come out here for clicks and views and money. And it don't matter what they say or what they do. That's it and that's all. It's a money grab. And it's going to go down the tube too. It cannot. Because at some point, somebody is going to get hurt out here behind things that you're saying and you're doing. I just really don't understand. I just don't understand people these days. I prefer not being around them. They with you one minute, they'll get you the next minute. But they never were with you at all. If you can flip and a person never did anything to you, it says lots about your character and who you are. People, we just need to stand still. I don't tell you to back up. I need you to stand still. And I need you to reflect on your life. Because I've been doing a lot of reflecting on my life here in the last few weeks. It all started one day I was coming home And I thought about it. I said, you know what? I can't live with all these memories in this household anymore. I had to come to grips with the fact that my husband was gone. It took me a long while because when someone you love leaves you and you're going through a pandemic at the time, I'm the kind of I'm not going to come out here and tell anybody what I'm going through at that particular time if it's detrimental to me. Nobody can do anything for you. They can't help you. There's some things in life you got to go through it yourself. But then when you don't get, or I'm sorry, Miss V, or my condolences, Miss V, you get silly stuff, straight up lies. It's hurtful, people. You're trying to get over the deceased one. Because y'all have to recall, I wasn't there doing this time. I had gone out to Vegas because he was on a contract the morning he had the wreck. And I've told you before, he caught the sea after he was taken to the hospital for the wreck. An 18-wheeler hit him, and his body was mangled, but he was alive, and he would have come through it. But no protocols was in the hospital at that time. They were putting everybody on respirators. You don't know. I would never know. It was clean. I don't know because I wasn't there. And then for him to leave, pass on, you never see him again. You get to him. At that time, nobody was going to him but the family. At that time, when you died, we see that you right away. I can't get a plane out. So imagine trying to disconnect yourself from a situation like that. Most people would have lost their minds. It would have drove them crazy. I had to really, really do therapy on me. Coming out here on social media at that time was probably the best thing for me because I could bring topics of conversation that got me away from what was going on in my real life. The family that I had here are gone. The family that I came here with back in 1978, they're gone. There is not much family here anymore. They're younger, the ones that are here. We don't connect like that, mainly because they're younger. They're doing their things to their kids. They start back somebody else's life for your storm when it gets you through your storm. You become a person you don't want to be. And I refuse to allow it to happen to me. Mm-mm. I've always been a person that liked to kid, laugh, and have fun. I've always been a person that took care of me. I never wanted to become stagnant in life at any age. I was always motivating myself to do better, enticing myself, challenging myself to want to do things out of my comfort zone to make me a better person. That's the way I came, and that's the way I'm going to leave. Doesn't matter what anybody on the outside is doing and saying. I've told you that over and over. It's a matter of what the people that know me, they were the ones side the phone and I called doing. I haven't seen you one time since you're back because I disconnected from a lot of people to find me again. Me as a single widowed woman at 70 years old. You don't think that's been hard? It has. It really has. But I came to tell you this morning, if you find out who you are and what you represent and what you're all about, life ain't gonna be the struggle that you make it. You can make your life horrible by just sitting up, not concentrating on you and what you got going on versus what someone else has going on that ain't got nothing to do with you. You'll make yourself miserable. And that's why I stay out of a lot of this stuff out here. Even though people have come for me, they didn't know. They didn't care. They once asked me, how's your day? If a person really is concerned about you, that's what they're going to do. Is there anything I can do for you? I never heard that from people who claim that they love me so much. Okay, I'm going to get up and but it's nerve-wracking. It really is. It really is. These are the challenges I've been facing. The car situation. You're not going to understand anything that a person is going through unless you're in their shoes. But I found out a lot of things about people. They don't really care. They have their own life, however their life is, and that's all they care about is them. Um, TNT Family Show is saying, I really like Kamala Harris, and I feel she has a lot of different experiences, and she will make a great, great president. I feel the same way after watching the convention. I wouldn't be able to speak on it this morning if I hadn't watched it. I'd be going by what y'all are saying. But I watched it with my own eyes. I heard with my own ears. I feel the very same way you do. Elaine says she tried it and she couldn't find it. So you went out, Elaine, and you went where the dollar sign is, and you hit that and it didn't come up. Good morning, Kendra's Corner. I am just I appreciate your support. It's just a decor to keep the people thrown off. Pretty much. If you've been in there 4 years and we saw what you did in the 4 years, then what makes me think you're going to do anything different for me or any of y'all in the next 4 years? I have to look back and say, how did it benefit me? Did it? Things are worse now than they've ever been in my entire life. We have never gone to the grocery store and bought $200 and $300 worth of groceries and came home with nothing. We have never seen gas prices this high. And I worked for a gas industry, a petroleum company, 20 years and retired from there. So I know there's plenty gas here in the United States. We don't even have to go to foreign countries to buy it and bring it in here and have to pay tariffs and all that stuff on it. So if we go into electric cars, if that's the wave of the future, then why aren't we using some of our surplus that we have here in America? Nothing makes sense to me anymore. It ain't a makes sense because you can't. Glizzy, hello, love. Can I be a moderator? I'm not making any moderators at this time. I have to know you. I've had plenty of moderators that I'm just not doing it. Okay, I have nothing else to say. I appreciate the offer, but no. I thought I knew them, but in the end, I really didn't know them. According to the content creator who came out here and say, "Oh, this person didn't like you in the beginning, but that person brought that moderator to me and asked me on a three-way call if she could be my moderator." That's what I'm saying. You don't know people. Uh-uh. Exactly. Why you watch on TV and clap as these people storm the Capitol and people forgot one officer was killed and a lot of people were injured. And there was another person that was killed also. And then the vice president was in that building and other congressmen and senators and everybody else. They were at work when this happened. But is that presidential to you? I'm just asking questions now. I want to see how y'all think and how y'all feel. It ain't no right or wrong, and you are welcome to express your opinion. We've had people coming in here, trying to encourage you to vote for him, dropping it in my chat. We've had people come in and were encouraging you to vote for her. I said, no, you make up your mind who you want to be there. To me, this is probably the most important election of all times. Because what happens this time, if you've ever followed the history of the presidential elections, what happens in 4 years could affect you for 8 to 12 years before you, because people are constantly changing also in that political arena. Some of the people like Biden who stayed in there a lifetime and contributed most of his life to politics, he's one of a few. Okay? You can get the wrong person in any game, and they can upset your program for years. To me, he has no understanding of people, period. I don't care what level they're on. It's just certain things I look at. Has he ever really done the normal things that people get up and do every day? Has he really ever gone to a job? Just because you have money don't mean that you don't go to work. You go to work to make more money in the capacity. If you're already a billionaire or a millionaire, you go to work also to make more money. But in the process, who are you helping benefit from the millions and the billions of people that are out there? We still got people here in America living in shambles, for a lack of other words. They don't have food on the table. They don't even have a decent place to live. They don't have transportation. They're trying to figure out whether it's going to be the medicine they need or the food on the table. I think in 2024, we should be way further down the road than that. We have people out here who have been sick and died because they didn't have the benefits that they needed. Now, I'm not saying that it's their fault or the government should take care of everybody, but people do fall on hard times. And I see a lot of people benefiting from the government that could be up and working. That hurts the people who really need it. I would hate to think that I'm on Section 8, but I got the capacity to get up every morning and go to work. All my life, I've been blessed with health up to this point, and hopefully can be blessed many, many more years. So why would I go out there and apply for food stamps and lie about it, or government housing and lie about it, when there's nothing wrong with me? I told you I have a lot of questions about life, where we are right now in life. And nobody sees nothing wrong with that. Nothing whatsoever. I'm going to come out here and want y'all to be so involved with what I got going on and what I'm saying about somebody else to get y'all to take care of me. Who does that? I got too much pride for that. It'll never happen. I know you before. I don't really know you now. So I can't ask a stranger to do something for me that I can do for myself. That makes no sense. Pepper, what's wrong, baby? You came in here. What's wrong? Talk. See you all soon. Bye for now. And I have said hello to you. Oh, it's okay. I love you guys as well. Hello and a great big, I think I spoke to you, TNT. But you have a great day and come back anytime. Okay, I appreciate you. Glissy says, speaking facts. I don't see your membership link, Ms.V. I have no idea, JP. That's how much I've been keeping up with YouTube. Really haven't had the time. And I apologize for that. I got off track with so much going on in my life. I didn't have time to, YouTube was changing things, and this had changed and that had changed. And people are texting you and they are messaging you and they are emailing you. But it ain't about nothing going on with the changes of YouTube. It's about what this one is saying and I don't care. Stop and then get mad when you tell them, look, I'm busy. They don't understand that. They want to talk about what they want to talk about. They ain't got nothing to do with my life and what I'm going through in life. And you not helping me do anything I need, so I'm supposed to just take up my time and talk to you. You better get to know me. Good morning, Miss Tangela, and congratulations again from chatting with Ms.V. I appreciate you. Good morning, Chef Mac. I'm looking for lawsuits against some of these YouTubers. They things are on the things they're doing. Well, good luck with that, because YouTube is a funny kind of place to be. You know, when you come out here, it doesn't matter how positive you are. It doesn't matter if you stay on your channel and mind your business. It doesn't matter if you support who you support. They don't know what commentary is to me. Commentary to me is not about coming out here talking about somebody. Talk about you. Talk about your life. Commentary is not going on and on a lifetime about the same old thing, just a different day. That's not commentary to me. If you look back from day one, I have always had topics of conversation that did not involve nobody out here. So why would you get so invested in me that you got to come out here and tell a lie? Because look, I can't call it nothing but what it is. A lie is a lie. And just move on about your business like, oh, I didn't lie on that lady. But you did. And you convinced a lot of other people to comment their opinion, which was negative. They can't say one thing that I said or did about them. But that's the nature of YouTube. And that's why I say, and it's hard because it's intrastate, Pepper, that you're dealing with. It's easier if y'all are in the same state or in the same city to go after somebody. But when you start crossing those state lines, and it's a thin line there, most of them have been struck. So they know exactly now what they can do and what they cannot do. What they can say and what they cannot say. If you're not monetized, you can just about say anything you want to. But I found out the other day, you can still be struck even if you're not monetized. So it's a lot of things about YouTube, because I've never sat down and really read all of it, because I wasn't about that. That's not what my channel is all about. If I'm motivating, if I'm inspiring, if I'm bringing humor about my life, why should I worry about their policies? I'm staying within their policies by just talking about me and bringing you topics of interest. Now, if you're not doing that, maybe you need to be concerned. I don't have a concern about that. And I'm not going to lower myself just because you come out here and you tell a lie on me. I'm going to tell a lie on you because that causes a back and forth situation. I have done my best to ignore it all. And the longer you stay out here, if you can't see it with your own eyes, you blind. If you can't hear it with your own ears, you deaf. So be it. You ain't right if you let another person convince you of something you ain't seen. They bringing you no proof. You're sad. I don't need you. Good morning, Miss Deborah Silver. Oh, wow. So sorry to hear that. I've mentioned it many times before. When the content creator came out with the fake story, that's what it was, saying he was fake, that hurt because I had supported that lady. Every last one of them who've come out here, I've supported them. But they can't show you where they supported me with one dime. So you don't think that bothered me for a while? It's like, can you be that fake and that phony? Is money that hard? Are you that hard up for money that you got to do that? I would never. Mm-mm. Can't do it. Thank you. That I can get. When it rains, it pours in life. And that's basically for anybody. So I'm going through my storm right now. This too shall pass. You gotta think positive. You gotta spread good cheers and good stuff into the atmosphere. Everybody can be tested. I know, Chef, I'm doing the best I can. This is the first time I went live from my home, and they've been out here 3 times. And Xfinity has a monopoly in this area. It's just not here at this place. It's Galveston County. I went down to Miss Margaret's the other day. I wanted to come on. She didn't have no Wi-Fi, and nobody in the area had no Wi-Fi because some 18-wheeler had knocked out one of the towers down there. Okay? So I apologize. It's all I can do for now. Miss Jackie said, you know it was hard. Right, it was hard. If you could talk to my siblings right now, they don't know my whole story. Mm-mm. They don't know that I walked away from that house and never went back in it. That means I had to start over with fork, spoon, and knife. Okay? I left clothes behind. Everything that was in that house, I don't have it. So, and I'm glad because I would have been getting rid of it anyway. And the house was a big house that we lived in. The furniture was big furniture. If I'm not going to get a house that size, why spend money to move it? I spent enough money moving what I moved down here. And then a couple of years later, I got rid of all of it this past month. I don't want to look at it anymore. It's a life I've left behind. I'm starting a brand new life. I don't want to see it no more. Mm-mm. Good morning, Tasha. Tasha, I finally mailed your TV yesterday. I have a tracking on it, and it should be there by Monday. That's what they were told. I had a little problem at the post office because they couldn't find your place of living. The city and the state, of course, was there. But they kept saying that this zip is associated with a larger city. But I put down exactly what you sent me. So if you don't get it by Monday, when I come back out here Monday or Tuesday, please let me know because I do have a tracking on it. And anything I mail, I will track it. But you should be getting it by Monday. They did not say what time. So just look for it Monday. And please, Lord, let her get this because I don't need another problem. I kept telling her, no. Well, let me go back out there and make sure. But I found the old one that you had sent me, and it was identical to the last one I asked you to send me. So I sent it just like you wrote it. Okay? And enjoy. One, the 8K portable TV. And she's been telling me, Auntie, don't worry about it. Don't worry. No, I had to get, because I when I don't get this accomplished every day, this and that, it plucks my nerves. So off of this big old platter and get down to a very small plate where I can just get up every day and just do what I want to do. And lately it has not been like that. But this too shall pass. Hit that like button, please, and thank you. Subscribe to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Grab your badges by hitting that link. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Thank you so much, Chef. I appreciate you. And everybody who comes in every day and who have supported this channel through all my ups and downs and my crisis and what I've been going through. I've tried to keep a smile through it. And it doesn't matter what anybody has said. At this point, I've kept on going, and I've made up in my mind, nothing can stop me now. There's not much else you can say that's negative or a lie that you haven't already said. So if I made it through that, I can make it through anything. You've made me stronger is what you've done for me. And to those who have done it, I thank you. Because there was no sense in me getting weak behind something somebody said that they didn't know. Because that's what they want you to do. You can stand solo on your platform without linking up and clicking with other people that are coming for you. And they can't even really give you a reason why. I'd rather be alone and by myself. Tell my story like from day one. If you don't want to hear it, you don't have to. You can move around and go hear about somebody else's stories through somebody else's eyes, because that's a lot of YouTube these days. Chef Mac has put it in my channel name. Thank you, Chef. I appreciate that. Double tap the screen. Get the likes up, please. Thank you. Chef, you got it, because I couldn't find it. Okay. That's okay, JP. I just appreciate y'all coming in and being honest and not being discriminatory about other people who may come in that you know for a fact has been very negative and evil towards me. It's hard to find moderators these days that can do that. And I appreciate you. I really do. From the bottom of my heart. Tom, Alpha Kenny Body. Okay. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. We are not talking about whatever it is you got going on. You don't sound too connected with what's going on over here. So this might not be the channel for you. Okay. So that my moderators didn't take you out, I'm going to let you stay in. But if you come in here being disrespectful in this channel, I don't care who you are. You got to go. I don't need that. I've asked for respect. The only thing I've ever asked for out here, like, share, subscribe, respect. That's not asking anything of you at all. So Tom 1750, get it together if you want to stay over here. We're on a virtual cruise ship, and at this point, you could drown out there. Because you had no business getting on the ship. It's obviously you don't know what this channel is all about. Good morning, Jeanette. How are you? Let me get friend up in the building this morning. Amen. You can support whatever you want. Exactly. If another person can get on their channel and they can support who they want, then why can't we get on our channels and support who we want to support? You can't tell nobody with their own channel who to support and who not to support. What did you ever do to me for me not to support you? Why would I turn on you if you supporting me? I told you, you cannot even make this stuff make sense anymore because it just doesn't. It's past making sense. It's just that I've come to the full fruition that some people got it and some people don't. We're supposed to be very grown and mature. We're very immature out here. What the people are saying and how they think is really, really mind-boggling to me. How could I be 70 years old and have lived a whole life without you, but you feel I need you now? Why would you want to come for me when I haven't come for you? Why would you want to say anything about anybody you don't know? Nothing makes sense to me out here. That's why it has been so hard to come out here lately, because nothing makes sense. A lot of it is regurgitated over and over and over, but you haven't brought the first time where we can see that it's facts. Where did you get this information from? Why are you spreading lies and rumors? So you are. Hey, Blue True, happy, blessed, fun Friday and weekend, Lady V, baby. Hey, this has been Saturday to me all morning. I don't know if you caught the first of it, baby, but I woke up today, Saturday, in my mind. It just became Friday when I realized I should have been at work and I wasn't. I took my hair down last night. I shampooed it. I conditioned it. I was getting up this morning. I was going down to Sharita's house in Hitchcock to get my hair braided. I was going up to the hair supply, get my hair. And when she got off work this evening, I'm still going this evening. But I was thinking when she said she was at work, well, it's Saturday evening. I need it done for Sunday and to go back to work on Monday. My story. Okay? It's not where the dollar sign. She has to go to your channel and hit the join button. Okay, Elaine. Rick saying it's not where the dollar sign is. You have to go to the channel and hit the join button. Okay? I appreciate that. And I appreciate you all who have become members over here. My whole thing is, like from day one, I wanted to inspire you. And I think I've done that. We don't all come from the same walk of life, but we don't have to stay in that pattern of life that we came from. It's up to you to elevate you. It's up to you to motivate you. I can only do so much over here. But if you really want to change, and you want to change who you are, because it's obviously you're not happy with you. When you got to do all this behind the scenes stuff and convincing people to not support and all that, how is that helping you? If my life is steady going on. Why, that's what I've been trying to figure out. It's a kind of a waste of time, friend. The whys, because you will never get an answer for it. It doesn't make sense. If your channel is not growing because of what you're doing and saying, why do you continue to do it? It's never been about money to me. I've always said I grow as I grow. I was set when I came out here with a retirement, Social Security, for as long as that other man don't get in there and cut it off, because he'd be cutting off a big chunk of money right there that pays my bills. He can't mess with my retirement, but if he got in there, he could mess with my Social Security. You see, that's the things I look at as an older person. If you mess with my Social Security and you mess with my Medicare, that's my sickness, my illness, my insurance. And that's a big chunk of money that I invested into Social Security in order to get some of it back in my old age when I can't work no more, when I don't want to work anymore. Right now, it's not bothering me if I can keep my days straight to go to work. Not at all. I enjoy doing what I'm doing. Yes, and I'm sure my children were thrown off this morning because it doesn't take much to throw them off. I work with special needs children, okay? So I have to keep myself together in order to help them. But I feel so good when I walk in the door in the evening after I have worked with them all day that I help somebody's child get through a rough day because they have bad days when they have bad days. And they don't know how to decipher how to get help them. It's Medicare calling again. They were the stink out of y'all. If y'all have not gotten to that age, once you apply and you go on it, baby, they are the licensed agents and they calling you like they know you. Hello, Vita, which is not my name, first of all. So don't call me acting like you know me. Okay? Don't do that. That's a turnoff to me. Hello, how are you doing today? I am such and such from Medicare, wherever you coming from. And ask the people first, have they gone through Medicare to see what the changes are? If they say yes, they're not interested, take them off your list. But they're not going to do that because they get a commission for worrying you. If you accept it and you listen, they're going to call first. And then they're going to get you all acquainted with them. I'm not interested. I don't have time for that. And then they're going to transfer you over to a licensed agent that's going to go back through the same thing that 100 of them called yesterday and said. You can't make that make sense. None of this stuff we're going through right now ain't going to make sense, Naptown. So don't worry about the whys. You got to keep on pushing through it because I have sit down and tried to figure out why people do what they do, why they say what they say. Why are they so nasty and so evil? Nobody's talking about you. Nobody's bothering you. You so bothered about me. And it's always the ones you have supported. Now that is a real question. That's a real why. I bother you that bad just here on my channel, talking to my chat about topics. I would never get that invested in you to say anything about you that you haven't said about yourself. When you come for me, I've made up in my mind, you're not even worth talking about. You don't have anything to talk about, so far as I'm concerned. If I'm looking at your life's contributions, what you bring out here on YouTube, I would be putting you down. That's not who I am. Tangela says, keep your head up, huh? I don't have a choice. It's me, myself, and I, Tangela. And that's why I keep up every day. I get up and I keep on pushing. Hey, Princess, happy Friday. Y'all, I guess I should have come out here at 4 o'clock in the morning. I would have went to work, huh? Because I thought the day was Saturday, and I didn't go to work this morning. I'm going back at 1 o'clock, my normal time that I should be going back this afternoon. I done took half the day off. Had to call them up and told them, hey, I ain't finna lie to y'all. I thought the day was Saturday. They didn't do nothing but bust out laughing at me. It ain't gonna matter to them. They're not concerned because that's 3.5 hours that I won't get in my paycheck. So a mature person is going to laugh. It's funny. Hey, Lakin, good morning. Because they don't have nothing to do with that. That's my money, not their money. Why wouldn't they laugh? Ms.V, I already know that they know me. And they know I'm just going to laugh and keep it moving. Laugh myself right on up out of there. Normally, we don't even get back to the yard until about 4:45. By the time you clean up behind the kids, because I don't leave my bus dirty. And I don't leave without sweeping. I don't leave without wiping down the seats, the windows. Miss Diane on the bus, because I don't know child on that bus all night long. It's too hot. Okay? It does feel like Saturday. You like it. Well, I'm glad I ain't the only one that's feeling like it's Saturday. Even watched In the Safe Zone this morning go to work on her channel, because she normally comes on while she's going to work. And I'm thinking today is Saturday. Maybe she just got to go in today. I don't know. I don't know nothing about her job. I know she's a therapist. That's all I know. Baby, ain't nothing registered until Glam told me today is Friday. Because I put in her chat something about Saturday. That the Medicare people even bother you on Saturday. That's what I put in there. And that's what she told me. It's Friday, Ms.V. And then I immediately got off the live and called them and told them. They didn't even know I was missing. Because they're so used to normally seeing me. They didn't make no big deal of it. You almost missed your daughter's testing. Yeah. I guess we're going through the same thing. And this is the beginning of school. It could get worse by the end of school. I might just have to take off at December and take the rest of the year off. You never know. Like I said, take it one day at a time now, people. That's all I can do. When you're used to having a husband that helps you in everything that you do, how can you sit up on YouTube all day and get anything done? I can't do that. It's too much to do. We are not perfect. Things happen. That's true. I'm not beating myself up for it. I'm just I got on my clothes. This is what I'm going to wear to work. And I'm going to go on down there, put on my tennis shoes and go on down there and do the rest of the day. And then take off the rest of the weekend. We have 10 days. So I will not be doxxed until after 10 days. So I'm good with the money part of it. I just hate the fact that I didn't know what day it was. It seemed like it should have been Saturday to me. It's been some long, hot weeks. Just walking out there to the bus in 98-degree weather. It's challenging. When you get on there, when you come back in the evening, you got to remember it's been sitting there 3.5 to 4 hours. Hot. It takes a little while to cool up the long ones. Yeah. And then you got to remember, I work with a bunch of people every day. They all have their problems too. Just staying clear of all of their problems. The best thing you can do when you go out there is just good morning. If they say good morning, fine. If they don't say good morning, it's all good. It ain't stop nothing I got going on in my life. And that's the way I live my life. The next day might be all in the face off. I have very much to say about me. I keep my personal business personal down there. It's all about the children. It's all about what's going on in that day down there in transportation. And that's it. I'm not interested in their life and what they got going on. And if they start telling me too much, girl, I got to go. And that's how you get away from it. Yep. Then you got to go and take care of your own life. Why do they need to hear it? Why do they need to know? If they subscribe to this, if they are subscribed to this channel, then they do know what you're going through. Some of it I ain't gonna never bring out here. It's my business. I don't expect for you to bring all yours out here either. I tell you what you need to know, or what I want you to know. And that's it. And nothing beyond that. So lots of things are going on in the world that are much, I don't know if it's going to cut, but I'm going to try it. I got to get my window curtains up. I got my projector and it's working. Beautiful picture. Was supposed to order the dark window drapes. that's going to go all the way across this wall because it projects around like I was. You see the little box? Yeah. For it to work. Um, but that's just been it, y'all. I just haven't had time to come out here and be the typical old normal me with all of the pressure of work I had to deal with. And still dealing with a lot of issues 3.5 years later with the death of my husband. He was a businessman. So if I'm his wife and he's gone, who has to take care of it? His children can't even take care of it. They're not the. And only I can do it. Where everything is on a need to know basis anyway. You're correct, Tasha. And I realize that. It's a things once you get to be my age that you've already been through. You've seen the results. You've seen the outcome. And you should just know that. That's it and that's all. You should know not to get involved. You're not in my life every day. There ain't nothing you can do for me. So why is it bothering? It makes no difference to me about yours. What I said about somebody. I don't have to do that. And it's all I can do is shake my head. So thank you, Lord, that I'm blessed not to have to be bothered with that. Thank you, Lord, for opening my eyes to who some people are. It's not just this sector. I go through a lot of sectors these days. This one, less than any of them. Because it's all the same old thing, just over and over and over. This one coming for that one. That one come from that. Okay, well, she ain't said nothing about me, but let me go over there and lay off in her bushes so I can come and talk about her today. But you say you're grown. Mm. Oh, well. If that's your idea of being grown, I don't want to be grown like that. Mm-mm. You do you, I'ma do me. And that's the way we're gonna roll over here. Elaine, did you find the membership badge? Chef Mac and JP will try to help you. And again, I do appreciate you, ladies. You just don't know how much y'all take a load off of me with getting the crazy interrupts your chat. It interrupts your topic of conversation. And it doesn't make sense. And I don't see how people, it's a phone ringing. I don't even know where it is. Oh, it's over on the sofa. To do that, that's too much time on your wasted time on your hands. It really is. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to go now and finish the last half of my day. And I will probably come back out tonight. It's Friday. I don't have anything to do tonight because I've done most of it this morning. Y'all hit the like button for me. I'd appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe. Become a member if you choose to. I really would appreciate it. Hey, Miss Betty, how you doing? You're coming in, and I'm getting ready to go off and start my day outside where it should have started at 5:30 this morning. You have a good been not coming on because I've been watching the Democratic convention, like I said, the Kamala Harris, and seeing what she was all about. And getting home late now for all of that. Y'all find peace and happiness in your life. They're fighting and fussing and cussing and